Hi, my name is Adriana Hart, and I am going to talk about the learning management system Canvas. Canvas is a learning management system that is being used in many school systems. Some of the school systems are switching to Canvas due to its beneficial student and teacher tools. It has unique features that help teachers to make their courses accessible to all students. Canvas was mainly used with older students, but since the pandemic, the company that created Canvas has created something called Canvas for Elementary. Here in the screen, we see a sample of a Canvas course from a second grade teacher, which looks very similar to the Canvas for older students, although the organization is different, and that can help students to focus more on their courses and the important dates and things that they need to do. There is a very important feature in Canvas, and it's called the Rich Content Editor. With the Rich Content Editor, you are able to create pages in a whole course that is more accessible to students. Here are some of the features. In here we have the format fonts. In this, if you click in this area, this will give you or show you the different options for different styles. In here we have the bold and the italic letters. In here we have the underline. And we also have the option to change text color and background color. We have the link option where you can link not only documents that are external but also within the same course. And we have here also the images, and last but not least we have the media recorder. Something that is very, very important, and I would say very useful in Canvas, is like I mentioned before, the media recording. You can use the Rich Content Editor to record video and audio inside the Canvas without having to use an external tool. Even though we have a lot of external tools online, Canvas has embedded this feature, which really makes it easier not only for the creator, the teacher that is creating the course, but also for the students. I noticed now when I was searching, and researching Canvas, that there is also an accessibility tool. And with this accessibility tool, you can check very common accessibility errors within the editor. So this tool is very important because it's going to help you design a course content that not only it's based on whatever you're teaching, but also is going to be accessible to all learners. When you click on the accessibility tool, you will get a box that is showing you the accessibility checker, and in here the program or the software will show you the errors that you have and the options that you have to fix those errors. Something very important in Canvas, which I think is very useful for multilingual learners, is the option of screen reader. In Canvas, it's called Immerse Reader. And if a student click in the Immerse Reader button, he is going to have the option to have the text read for him, but also if the student is a language learner, he's going to have different options to translate that page. Canvas has a lot of different options. There is a translator for non-native English speakers or for English speakers that are trying to learn a language. So that's one of the really important features in Canvas. Canvas follows the guidelines for the Americans with Disabilities Section 508 standards. As I mentioned before, there is an accessibility checker, but also there are other features that you can use to make your content and your course more accessible. Some of the options are, for example, if there's people without vision, Canvas has a screen reader. Like I mentioned before, we have the Immerse Reader, but there's also other programs that are integrated in Canvas, such as JAWS, NVDA, and VoiceOver. Also, if the learner has limited vision, Canvas supports screen magnification. There's also in the authoring tools, we have that in Canvas you have a variety of ways to make your content accessible by writing the headings or making lists or adding alternative text to all your images. Also, like I mentioned before, there is the accessibility tool that is within the Rich Content Editor that helps you to check the errors that you might have in your course, and so you can fix them to make it more accessible for all learners. All in all, Canvas is definitely a very useful tool, especially when you're working with language learners. Not only allows students to have access to content, but also allows the instructor to create different activities that are going to go in hand with UDL, Universal Design for Learning, because students have different opportunities to demonstrate their learning in different ways. It can be making a video, it can be writing a text, it can be taking pictures. So all in all, Canvas goes in hand with UDL. Thank you very much.